All right, week 7 of our NFL pick'ems. All right, let's go. Last week we had a good solid week, got about 10 to 11 picks right. Guess what? I told you about week 6, I was going to have my ish together. And guess what? I clearly have it together. All right, so let's get it on. So we're already, if you tune into the podcast on Thursday and you watched the YouTube video on Thursday, you will saw that I chose the Cleveland Browns to defeat the Denver Broncos. You know why? Because Case Keenum, baby. Even though Baker Mayfield was out, guess what? Case Keenum was out there. Casey Keenum was out there. All right. He did his thing. It was a close victory, but guess what? A win is a win. All right. So just like Dom Toretto says in Fast and the Furious, there's no such thing as being almost winning. Either you win or you don't. All right. Something like that. But anyways, let's get it started off with the Carolina Panthers versus the Giants of New York, people. All right, we got the Carolina Panthers who's sitting at 3-3, who had a real strong start to this season. But ever since the injury of Christian McCaffrey, man, they've been slowing down. They came back down to earth. They're close to below earth right now. Got the New York Giants. I mean, the Giants, they started to look decent a couple weeks ago. Saquon Barkley came back in the mix, but then some injuries happened to Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. So right now, this is going to be a tough one right here, all right? So both teams are struggling, dealing with a lot of injuries right here. So I think I'm going to roll with the home team, the New York Giants, in this one, all right? For some weird reason, I believe in the Giants, and I think they're going to go 2-5. And the Panthers are going to fall 3-4 in this game. The next matchup, we have the Jets of New York, another New York team versus the New England Patriots. So the Jets are sitting at 1-4, the Patriots sitting at 2-4. All right, this game is in New England. Hey man, I trust return of the Mac. I trust Mac Jones. I trust Bill Belichick over what's the young man's name? Zach Wilson for New York. But I do believe that Zach Wilson has a lot of talent. I mean, if he continues to progress and play like he's projected to play over the next couple of years, I do think the Jets have a serious shot of being a legit playoff team. Just not this year. I don't think they're going to beat the Patriots. I think Bill Belichick, I think the Patriots going to end up being a playoff team this year. Watch, they're going to get probably like the number 7 seed. Watch. So I'm going to roll with the New England Patriots on this one, okay? All right, so the next matchup, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee, take me to another place. Take me to another land. Dun, 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 dun. Don't you help me? Why don't you help me? Y'all don't know that song, man? Arrested Development? Tennessee. All right. Anyways, the Titans, man, they just came off a big victory against the Buffalo Bills, man. All right, and the Chiefs, they just came off of a very convincing win over the Washington football team, which started off very, very slow. But here's the thing. Patrick Mahomes committed 3 turnovers that game. You can commit 3 turnovers against the Washington football team and still win that game because their offense, they don't have a really great offense. They got a real good defense. But you can't do that with the Tennessee Titans. Now, Patrick Mahomes, he has been turning the ball over lately. Hey, here's the thing. Here's where I can relate to Patrick Mahomes. Whenever you're having your first baby, guess what? You know what? Moms and dads, guess what? You don't get as much sleep as you normally get. All right, when you are an involved parent, and I believe he is an involved parent. And here's the thing, a lot of time, let's say you spend 8 hours a day studying game film. Hey, that 8 hours is going to turn into 4 hours. Because a lot of times you may have to sit there while you're studying game film, holding the baby and stuff, giving your baby attention, all right? So that's going to change a lot of things and stuff. But here's the thing. I think part of the league, they have figured out the Kansas City Chiefs to the point where they know how to defend him. Look at the past 2 Super Bowls he was in. I mean, even when they won the Super Bowl against the 49ers did a good job defending him for 3 quarters. Okay, it was just that 4th quarter, he made some big throws. Some would say lucky throws, but I don't call it lucky for Patrick Mahomes because he consistently does that. All right, so a lot of people starting to be more comfortable playing against this, against his offense and stuff, and Andy Reid. But I do think if you commit 3 turnovers against the Tennessee Titans, it's going to be over and done. And right now, the Chiefs, they cannot stop the run. They can't stop the pass. And I think Ryan Tannehill is going to do his thing. Julio Jones is going to do his thing. And I think Derrick Henry is going to have his way with this defense. So I'm rolling with the Tennessee Titans on this game, going 5-2. All right, the next matchup we have is the Washington football team versus the Green Bay Packers. Let me get some water right quick because the throat is dry. All right, got to get that H2O. High quality H2O. I'm rolling with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, I like the Washington football team front seven, but that front seven can only do so much when you're going up against an elite quarterback. You saw that when they faced Patrick Mahomes last week, like we just talked about. So I'm rolling with the Green Bay Packers on this one, people. All right, so the next matchup, we have the Atlanta Falcons, ATL, versus the Miami Dolphins. Man, the Miami Dolphins, listen, that was a close game. They lost last week. I thought Tua played a real good game, especially, for a player who missed a few weeks and stuff like that, of rib injuries, I thought he did a brilliant job, but they wasn't able to secure the deal. Right now, there's a lot of distractions going on with the Miami Dolphins, so right now they need a win. I think this is going to be the week with this team. They successfully rally around each other. They have each other's back because guess what? Right now, not only are their local media is against them, but the national media is against them. The fans are still there, and that's the thing. A lot of people like to mix up when sports media and local sports media, they like to cause all this rift between the team and stuff like that, and then they will say, yeah, a lot of Dolphins fans, they don't believe in the Dolphins. No, the Dolphins fans I know, they believe in the Miami Dolphins, okay? Not saying they believe they're going to win the Super Bowl. They believe they're going to win the Super Bowl someday, but they do believe in this team. But it's the media people that keeps, oh man, just being messy. But anyways, guess what? I'm rolling with you know what? No, I told one of my best friends, Chris, who's a Miami Dolphin fan, I say, man, maybe I'm jinxing your team because I keep picking them. So you know what? I'm going to roll with the Atlanta Falcons on this one, okay? Because you know what? They're 1-5. I had them making the playoffs, but if it means that in order for them to win that I have to pick against them, but guess what, Dolphins? Guess what? I'm going to pick against you, all right? So I got the Dolphins losing this game against the Atlanta Falcons, all right? Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens. This is going to be an awesome game. The 4-2 Bengals versus the 5-1 Ravens. Joe Burrow versus Lamar Jackson. I already was going to pick the Ravens to win this game, but once Logan Wilson refers to Lamar Jackson as a running back that's playing quarterback, that was disrespectful. I'm not going to say it was racist or not, but I think skill-wise, football-wise, that was disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Matter of fact, I don't remember people saying Tim Tebow is a running back or a fullback trying to play quarterback. They called him a quarterback. All right? So y'all want to disrespect Lamar Jackson like that? The Ravens already was going to win this game. You just gave them even more motivation. But I do expect Joe Burrow to go out there and do his thing because Joe Burrow got that swag and he bars none. But I got the Ravens winning this game. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Lions versus the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford versus his old Lions. What's the quarterback name? Jared Goff versus his old Rams team. I tell you what, man. This game right here, I think this is the game that the Detroit Lions win. I'm going to tell you why. Dan Campbell, man, listen, Dan Campbell is a motivational coach, all right? And they have Anthony Lynn as their offensive coordinator, okay? And here's the thing. If you're Matthew Stafford, you don't hold any ill will toward the Lions because Detroit, they send you to an upgrade. But if you're Jared Goff, you feel very disrespected because you got that team to a Super Bowl. And guess what? It wasn't your fault that they lost the Super Bowl, okay? Because Bill Belichick and Brian Flores put the handcuffs on Sean McVay's total offense. And Sean McVay, guess what? Did not run the ball enough, all right? But everybody blames Jared Goff. And if you're Jared Goff, you're like, man, I led y'all to the Super Bowl. This is how y'all treat me? Okay. Jared Goff is going to have something to prove. He's going to have something to prove, and he's going to shine. And I think the Detroit Lions are going to win. Upset special of the week. Upset special, people. All right, the next matchup, Lions over Rams. And I think a lion in real life will beat a ram, okay? Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Las Vegas Raiders. All right. I think the Vegas Raiders are starting to, I think they're starting to snap back into reality and focus right now. I think they're going to take care of business. I think Derek Carr, David Carr was with the Texans. I think Derek Carr is going to lead his team to victory. He's going to have his team ready and focused. I do think the Eagles they're going to put up a fight, but it's a road game against Vegas. A lot of distractions and stuff. This Raiders team is really focused, and I think the Raiders are going to win. Next matchup, we got the Houston Texans versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals are going to win this game, people. All right, J.J. Watt, D-Hop, coming back for revenge. They're going to just rub more salt in the wound. They have love for the Texans fans, but they do not have love for Easterby and his people. All right, so I think the Cardinals, of course, are going to win this game. Enough said. Nothing else to explain. Next matchup, we got the Bears of Chicago versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I believe when these two teams played last year, I think that was the game, the Monday night game or Thursday night football game where Tom Brady called a timeout and they didn't have any timeouts left. I think that was against the Bears. But anyways, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I almost said Milwaukee Bucks, but I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning this game here, all right? Tom Brady and those guys, they're like a fine-tuned oiled machine, man. They can't be stopped. They have a rhythm going that nobody can stop. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, you remember that song? The rhythm is gonna get ya. Rhythm is gonna get ya. Rhythm is gonna get ya. Tonight. Guess what? They're in their rhythm. Okay? There's nothing you can do about that. So the Buccaneers are going to win that game. All right, Sunday night game, we have the Indianapolis Colts versus San Francisco 49ers. T.Y. Hilton is not playing this game, people. Guess what? He didn't play all season, but when he saw that he was playing the Texans, he made sure he played because he owns the Texans, all right? He has a lot of real estate in Reliance Stadium. He does. And I'm not just talking about Hilton Hotels. And now, after playing against the Texans last week, he's not playing this week against the 49ers. So guess what? This game is in San Francisco. I got this San Francisco 49er pass rush. They're going to be all up in Carson Wentz's grill. And he's going to be like, why you all in my grill? Man, you need to chill. Y'all remember that Missy Elliott song? Yeah, they're gonna be all in his grill. They're gonna be like, we're all in your grill, bro, because you not mobile. So I got the 49ers winning that game, all right? Next matchup, we got the New Orleans Saints at Seattle versus the Seattle Seahawks. Check this out. I cannot see my Seahawks losing 3 national televised games in a row. I can't see it, even with Geno Smith at quarterback. They done lost some heartbreaking games, okay? They got to win this game here. You got to win this game. You got to crawl for every inch, all right? They're going to have to listen to any kind of every motivational speech that's out there related to football, okay? I got the Seahawks winning this game, people. I got them winning this game. Jameis going to turn the ball over a couple times. Seahawks going to capitalize, all right? So let's do a full recap on our picks. Once again, we had the Browns over Broncos. We was right about that. This week, we got the Giants over the Panthers. We got the Patriots over the Jets. We got the Titans over the Chiefs. We got the Packers over the football team. Falcons over Fins. Ravens over Bengals. Lions over Rams. Upset special of the week. We got the Raiders over the Eagles. Cardinals over Texans. All right, let's see. We got the Buccaneers over the Bears. And we got the Niners over the Colts and the Seattle Seahawks over the New Orleans Saints. That's going to conclude our predictions for the week. I tell you what, share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know who do you think is going to win tomorrow's matchups and Monday matchups, okay? All right, that's if you're listening on the YouTube channel, and hit the like button and the subscribe button if you like what you're listening to. And also, if you listen to the podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts is at, go ahead and subscribe and comment below in the review section and let me know who you think is going to win. Thank y'all for tuning in. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.